please welcome, with a huge round of applause to the stage, Eviolmeter!
Hello! Hello! Hello, listeners of the podcast.
And we're excited to be here. The three hosts, Mike, James, and Freddie Mercury's cousin.
Hey,
from New Brunswick.
hey, I'm the one that bit the dust that he was talking about all the time. That was me biting that dust.
Don't fucking stop me now.
Don't stop me now, hey! Come on.
Because I am having a Timmy's now.
Hey, let's hear it for Covered Bridge Chips.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
Are those uniquely New Brunswick?
New Brunswick chips, mother. Watch it. Child in the room. Beep. Ah! Ah! Look out!
Kris, poor boy.
No. Thanks for coming.
No matter what your age, you're welcome here, more or less.
Maybe
I remember my first time my life's brain broke. My life's brain. You only get one life's brain.
You only get one life sprain. That's true.
That was the old anti-drug commercial. You only get one life's brain.
This is your life's brain being cooked. Okay.
It's exciting to be here in front of everybody. Thank you for coming, everybody. Oh my God.
I understand we have fans from as far away as Toronto.
Whoa, thank you.
And Chicago?
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive that long for this. But thank you. Oh, you flew. I wouldn't do that either.
You flew it? Like this? Or like this? First one? Hell yeah. Have some fun.
I would hate, I'm glad you made it safely, but I would feel so bad if people flying to this, if a plane crashed.
Oh, yeah.
I would hate that for you, and hopefully it doesn't.
Boeing.
You made it safe, yeah.
That
Boeing.
is nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I was thinking, it's been a year, basically, since we last did a live show.
It's been...
Are we okay, we're going to talk about that?
What would you? Is there anything else you wanted to mention first, Kris?
Did
what
you
else
have
would you like to
say?
mention?
Do we need
More
to say
sex.
Do we need to do the intro of the
Attention, Vice Principal,
Well,
okay,
honored
okay.
guests.
No. What
No.
else did you want to talk about?
No, nothing.
No, you do. Something's on your mind. What is it?
But like this is the beginning of the podcast?
Give us a second. We'll be right back on stage in a minute.
So yeah, it is the beginning of the
Yeah.
podcast. But if there's anything else you wanted to say,
Okay, just whisper it to me. Is it the beginning of the podcast?
Yes.
So I didn't do the big hi everyone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you want me to do that now or
I think
do you want me to do that after?
I think you can do it when we sit down and reveal who that episode's about. But also, you do your thing.
You do you. That's Kris does Kris. Kris being Kris.
Classic uptight Mike and James, eh guys? Always getting flustered with fun guy.
I've honestly never felt more relaxed.
Okay, so James, you were saying?
Well, Kris, it just came to me off the top of my head that, it's been almost a year since we last did a live show. And I was wondering, since over the past year, what have you guys been up to? What have you done? I could start, in the last year since our last show, I got married. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I got a tattoo.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Wanna see?
Yeah.
It's a skull, crossbones, and then I think there's a couple skin tags right there.
Wow.
Just like the old pirates.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, to ride on that wave, in the past year, I've got a new mole.
Hey, okay. That's
That
awesome, Mike.
I am very concerned about.
Well, you know, another thing I did in the
Alright.
last year, I went to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
What did you do though, Kris?
Oh. A movie I acted in came out in theaters.
Nice.
And my mom saw it and said a nice thing.
Wow, that's rare.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah. thanks.
Another thing that happened to me is I got a dermatologist, and I am currently waiting for a phone call from her to hear like what the heck is going on with this mole.
Oh.
I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about it.
Anyway, okay. Well, here's another thing. Good thing
Alright.
that happened to me. My wife and I are moving into a new place, so that's exciting.
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that movie I acted in, I got nominated for an award, and it was only 2 nominations. Me and Jay Baruchel.
Woo! Good.
And my mom said good luck. Which is crazy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
As for me, oh, sorry, just getting a phone call.
God, man.
Not during the show.
What the hell?
Oh my God, it's her. It's the dermatologist. Should I answer? Should I
Yeah.
answer the phone?
Okay, fine.
Fine.
All right.
Go ahead. Go over there. I mean,
Hello, Michael
this is
speaking.
What the
bullshit.
hell?
Like, we're all doing fun stuff. We're trying to pump up the crowd. It's the beginning of the show.
I
and
know.
Mike is like being such a fucking downer.
I know.
He's always like, "Oh, my life's terrible." It's like, relax,
No,
dude. Like,
honestly,
fucking hell.
Me and you are genuinely the only fun ones of the podcast.
I know. Mike is always bringing it down.
Mike's always saying sad things.
Yeah, like life is not that bad, dude.
I know,
Like,
like
there's
fucking-
joy in life. Find
I know.
joy.
Yeah, look at them.
The sun,
Even with a mole, it could be
even
like
with a mole.
It could be a fun mole.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
God.
Anyway. So, Mike, like, we were just saying, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, we're trying to be fun and we're trying to pump up the crowd. It's a nice big crowd. And it's like you keep saying negative stuff
Yeah, like-
when we're being fun. Like,
James is saying fun stuff. I'm saying fun
Yeah.
stuff. You're like fixating on a mole. Like, who gives a
negative,
shit,
like,
man?
Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
It's the summer. We're trying to have fun.
Summer.
Sorry, guys. I would like to officially apologize for being a bummer, and
Thank you.
I won't bring it up anymore.
Thank you. You know what, Mike? I appreciate that. Cheers.
Well-
And thank you to that. I actually appreciate that.
Well, what did they say on the phone?
Cancer.
Well,
Oh, dude, come
on, Mike.
All right.
Come on.
You can
always-
get that radiation right off, man. Fuck, we're trying to have fun here,
We're
right,
trying to
guys?
have fun.
All right.
All right. You know what? I'm sorry, Kris. I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry most of all to you, the listeners. I won't be bringing you down with my personal woes that in the long run are insignificant.
Thank you, Mike.
God, thank you.
And Mike,
What the
woo,
hell?
are you good to have a good fun show finally?
I'm going to have a real fun show.
Thank you, Mike. Well, I appreciate that. We all appreciate it. I'm glad we got to pump up your mood a little
I
bit.
bounced back instantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
You'll be fine.
Well, you know, before we get to our topic here,
Yes.
we just want to say too, what an amazing, big, awesome crowd. Give your guys a big round of applause for being here.
Woo! Hip, hip, hooray!
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Woo! We can't hear you. Woo! Nice.
Fellas, can we just shut the fuck up for a second here?
What the hell?
Oh my!
I'm trying to sleep up here, and you just woke up my baby, and it's just the whole thing is so fucking insane.
Okay, there's a
What?
guy on the balcony of the theater.
Wait, we woke you and a baby up? Dude, we
Yeah.
booked this to
What
do...
time is it? It's got to be after 9.
Yes, it's after 9.
I think it is.
So what?
Yeah,
So I'm trying to get a baby to go to sleep. So what?
Why are you trying to sleep and why do you have a baby in the upper deck of a theater?
Well, because my apartment is back here. They have apartments up here.
They do?
I don't think they
Yeah.
do.
No,
No,
they
I think
don't.
I would know because I live up here with my baby.
That's just the balcony of this theater.
No, that's an apartment, man.
You know what? I didn't hear a baby crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come we
It-
can't hear your baby crying?
Well, because there's a good reason why you didn't hear a baby crying.
Why?
And that's because,
What is it?
well, the reason is,
What?
What is it?
Speak.
well, okay, let me just explain it like this.
What is it?
What the hell is it?
What is it?
Yeah, what are you hiding
Why can't
from
we hear
us?
your baby crying? God
no,
damn it!
I have a reason, and the reason is.
Hurry up
is-
and say the
is-
reason, or I'll fucking kill you.
The reason is that my baby is deaf.
What?
Yeah.
You have a deaf
Can't
baby
hear-
that
yeah.
can't cry? That doesn't add up.
Yeah. What
Deaf
do you
people
mean?
can't
That doesn't
hear
make
you.
sense.
Stupid
It does.
git.
It does. It actually does add up because it can't hear crying and stuff, so it can't do it.
That's not how it
That's
works.
not
It
how it
works.
works. That's not what deaf.
It should. It would
It's
make
not?
sounds anyway.
Yeah, it would.
Are you sure that's not how
I
it
don't think
works?
you have a baby,
Yeah, you
sir.
don't
Can
have
we
a-
see this baby?
You don't have a fucking baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Let us see the baby.
Why are you
Okay.
coming
Okay.
here
No, I
lying
don't
during
have a
our
baby.
show?
I don't have a baby. I don't have a baby.
You don't have a baby.
No.
Why are you lying during our show saying we're waking your baby up? This is our podcast.
Because honestly, I was just trying to sleep up here, but I didn't think that you would care if it was just me.
Why are you? Why
So
are
I
you?
made up a baby.
You made up a deaf baby.
Yeah, I guess that's the worst crime
How
on earth.
low can
Cancel
you
me.
go?
Cancel me.
Yeah.
we are
Oh,
canceling
cancel
you,
me.
sir.
I said I have a deaf baby.
Yeah. You can't say anything these days.
You can't make up any lie these days, eh?
Yeah. You can't. You just have to have a baby that can hear.
Okay.
What the fuck are you trying to sleep up there for while we're doing this
Yes.
show?
Well,
Thank
because
you.
I'm trying to be well rested and get a good seat for the show that's happening here tomorrow.
So you're here
What?
sleeping the night before to come to
That's-
tomorrow's
that is
show.
correct.
Well,
And this, yeah.
What is the show that's happening tomorrow?
It's Can I not say?
No, you have to say.
Okay.
You're in too deep.
It's SpongeBob Burlesque.
What?
SpongeBob
Yeah,
Burlesque?
like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Burlesque?
I can't
Burlesque.
even think of one character I would like to see jiggle it about.
Well, for me, it'd definitely be a Squidward, but yeah.
Oh, how vile.
Okay, look. This is just going to take like an hour and a half or something. So
Yeah.
how about this? If you just don't bother the show anymore, we'll talk to the Paradise Theater and get you seats up front. tomorrow,
could you
okay?
do that?
Yes.
Could you do that?
Yes.
Oh, yes, 1,000 times yes.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Maybe
problem.
maybe we shouldn't.
Oh, I'm in heaven. Oh, thank you so much, fellas. I won't say another word. The rest of the show, I swear.
Thank you.
Okay.
disgusting.
I'm just gonna be back here, not making a single peep. Okay. You guys have a great show. Everybody
Okay.
have a wonderful night tonight.
Thanks.
These. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Just sorry. Before I go, do you guys know if Heinz makes red ketchup?
Yes. Ketchup is red.
Yes.
Fuck.
What?
No, I have. Sorry, I have a pitch meeting with Heinz on Monday, and I'm like, I have no fucking pitches.
Oh, God.
You were going to pitch them red ketchup?
Yeah, they've been
Yeah,
doing
but
it for a while.
Okay. Do they have
Yeah.
a brown ketchup?
No.
No.
So, like, do you think something? Oh, that's actually great. Brown ketchup. It's called Heinz's Rotten Stuff.
Oh, okay.
Thanks so much for the great ideas, fellas. Have a great show. Good night.
Thanks.
Good luck.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
You.
Good night.
I don't know where he got a microphone.
Where the hell did that sleeping man get a microphone?
Gentlemen, should we sit down and...
Who wants us to sit down in chairs? All right, here we go.
I mean, surely you don't want us to stand for an hour
Are
and a
you
half.
sure you want us to sit down? Okay.
Now this is comfortable.
Yeah, this is awesome.
There's nothing like a chair on a Saturday night.
And Mike, like you often say on Saturday nights, you love nothing more than finding a good chair and...
I don't need Netflix or UFC or methamphetamine.
You know that song that goes Saturday night da 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 dee dee da dee da? It's about a chair.
No,
Pretty chair.
I just want you to know I'm leaning forward in the chair to really get the attention of the audience.
Yeah.
So just a tip if you guys want to do that too. But I guess you can lean
What
back
the
and
hell,
relax.
man? You've been bossing me around all day.
Be ungovernable. Well, Kris, do you want to say? Remember how before you?
Can you
asked,
guys see me all right?
Remember how before you asked if you should say, "Welcome to the show."
Like, you know what I mean. But here's the thing. What? When we recorded at home, when we recorded at our home that we live in,
Right.
like Laurel and Hardy and a friend.
Laurel and Hardy and Mo. Laurel and...
Yeah, all in the same bed, spilling pancakes everywhere in the morning. How good would me, James, and Mike be in the same bed, eh?
I'm not being in the middle. I'll take an end.
Monkey in the middle, eh?
But where are we going with
Is this the sleep? Wait, I just thought of this. Is this the evil men sleeping formation too?
Yeah.
I sleep closest to the computer.
Well, I was gonna say, when we start the podcast regularly at our home, in the podcast room, I say, "Hey, everyone, evil men!"
Yes.
Right at the beginning, before the funny stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't do that here. That's what I was trying to say off the top.
I hear you. Yeah, it could have been something you brought up backstage, but no, it's a good point. Well, I guess if you do it now, that's a good time.
Yeah. No law against it.
Absolutely. No, not yet,
God.
but we never know with Trudeau. I mean, making you do all kinds of stuff the last few years.
We're not allowed to welcome you to our podcast anymore. Okay, I'll just do it so then we can get into it, okay? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Eviolmeter Live Edition.
Yes. It's so good when you have to do that when we have a guest, and I always can tell you're a bit embarrassed
Yeah.
when someone sees you.
But there's nothing embarrassing about it.
No, it's beautiful.
It's natural.
There's
Yes.
not like this is what I've gotten to learn in my 40s now is there's nothing to be embarrassed about anymore because no one there's no chance of being cool ever again. So nobody cares.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
Nice. Well, Mike, you chose this episode's topic, this episode's evil man.
I certainly did. And this was a tough one, listeners. I'll be honest. It's a Saturday night. You know, I wanted to pick something that's a little, not too intense, not too dark. It's kind of something fun, maybe a bit of a buffoon type character that we can all have a laugh about. And so that's why for this evening's Evil Men topic, I have picked oh no, it's not working.
It'll work. I'm sure it'll work. There's no way that this would happen to us. I'm positive. 100%. That's going to work. It's fine.
I was pressing not the right button.
Oh, Mike.
I want to have a very lighthearted, buffoonish type character that we can all just relax on a Saturday night with. That's why tonight I've picked for the topic recently murdered serial killer Robert Pickton. Oh no, I've ruined the timing of the joke.
Mike, that's...
Who's derailing this live show the most? Me or Mike?
Silicon Valley. Robert Pickton. No, just joking. Tonight's topic is, in fact, rap rocker Kid Rock. Although I will say that Kid Rock and Pickton don't look all that different. And there is a world in which Robert Pickton could be Kid Rock's father. I love you, sir. But yes, Kid Rock. Oh, I hate that I fucked that up so much.
No, it was good. It was good.
We'll edit it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
No one
yes.
here knows you fucked it up.
No one knows. But anyway, are you guys ready to hear about the amazing story of Detroit, Michigan's own Kid Rock? All right, here we go. I had to listen to so much bad music this week. Kid Rock was born Robert James Ritchie.
Ooh.
That's his real name. And he's
right.
an American musician, singer, rapper, and songwriter, and I guess these days political activist. After establishing himself in the Detroit hip-hop scene, he broke through to mainstream success with a crazy rap rock sound before shifting his performance style to country rock.
Wait. Awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I love music.
So, Mike,
dude.
you were listening to Kid Rock on like the subway over?
Yes, I listened to the song Ba Wit Da Ba on the subway over.
What did you think?
It's almost unlistenable.
I'm from Orangeville. I think it fucking rocks.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I'm from Oshawa. Who am I to speak? But at least I didn't like it. Anyway, let's get into his early life. So, Robert. I'm Kid Robert. He was born in a town called Romeo, Michigan. Very romantic.
Hell yeah.
That's why in his songs he always puts in at the end, "I bite my thumb at you, Mercutio."
Yes.
He always.
Yeah. He was the son of Susan. Susan and William Ritchie, and his dad, he owned multiple car dealerships, right? So that's the guy we're dealing with. And even though on
Wait, now he does?
No, his father owned multiple car
his
dealerships.
father does.
Yeah,
I thought we were at the end.
I wish. And even though on his 1998 hit single Cowboy, he rapped about being straight out of the trailer, in reality, he was actually raised in his family's large home set on extensive property, which included an apple orchard and barnyard for their horses.
Yeah, but there was probably a trailer there.
But I was thinking that Kid Rock's childhood was basically every little girl's dream. Horsies and apples. Yep. But it wasn't all.
Kid Rock's Dream Ranch.
You're the most special pony of all.
Bitch.
When Robert was a boy, something happened that would change his life and shape his outlook forever. According to Kid Rock, he said, "I was riding a tractor when I was 5 years old, and my brother fell off. His injuries resulted in him losing one of his legs." I think everyone has a definitive moment at some point when you decide you must live every moment to its fullest. So that was the moment that made Robert decide to dedicate his life to making truly awful music.
He saw his brother with a severed leg and thought, I gotta go live life to the fullest. And his brother was like, wait! Give me a second!
Call the dealership. Get mom and dad.
Call one of the dealerships.
Bawit de Ba is actually about the sound that it made when it was cutting up his leg.
Bawit de Ba. Yeah.
It's like Tears in Heaven, but
Yes.
about his brother's leg.
Would you know my brother's leg?
If you saw it in Romeo. He attended, get this, guys. This blew my mind. He attended Romeo High School. And in the 1980s, young Robert became interested in this new sound called hip hop. He began to breakdance. And he taught himself how to rap and DJ while performing in talent shows around Detroit. Check this out. He actually bought his first DJ rig, the turntables and microphone, with money he earned picking apples from his family's orchard.
Here's another $100 for that apple.
It's like the shittiest Mark Twain story of all time. Like, if you pick 3 bushels of apples, I'll take you to the general store for some decks.
If you pick 3 apples, I'll get you turntables. 3?
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to pick apples.
So now he's got all that apple money in his pockets. And at the tender age of 15, Robert, he leaves the horses and father's apples behind to move in with friends in Detroit's inner city. I bet it wasn't that bad. I bet he had a fine place to live with his well-off father's money. Anyway.
He went from that ranch to the Detroit's inner city with his friends?
By himself, apparently.
by himself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't have any friends.
You know, those rich kids. Rich kids who move to the roughest part of the city when they have rich parents. Anyway.
Hey, y'all like apples?
Check out this white kid. He's got apples. He's on to something. Eminem also came from the apple scene in Detroit.
Yo, where the hell did you get them apples?
So he's left father's mansion and he's moved to Detroit, and he met a producer called Mike E. Clark, who was initially skeptical about this white kid who wanted to rap and DJ, but Kid Rock apparently won him over and astonished him with his rapping and DJ skills. And it was around this time...
I'm fucking sick of people never trusting that a white kid could fucking rap, man. What is this shit?
Did you deal with that, Kris?
I dealt with it all my life.
Because you're a good beatboxer.
I went into my mom and dad's golf and country club one time and started rapping at the 10-year anniversary of this nice married couple, a lawyer and a doctor. Mm-hmm. Anyways, they said I'd get a free hamburger. I ended up having to pay for it. It's fucking bullshit, man.
Do you guys want to hear the amazing story of how Robert was rechristened as Kid Rock? So he's DJing, he's rapping, he's selling apples around Detroit, he's telling people about horses. And he was christened Kid Rock because fans told him and the club owners where he was playing that they liked to see, quote, that white kid rock. So he could just have easily have been called White Kid. Yeah.
Or the
white kid.
The apple picking kid.
Core.
You know?
Mr. Seeds.
White kid in the apple dumpling bag.
Apple Pie Man. One thing led to another. In 1988, his producer friend Mikey Clark made a series of demos that eventually got Kid Rock signed to the record label Jive Records at the age of 17.
Holy shit.
When I was 17. It was a very bad year for music. Kid Rock soon released his terrible debut studio album called Grit Sandwiches for Breakfast in 1990. So this was around the time that, if you remember, if you're lucky enough to have been alive then, where Vanilla Ice had exploded. And
originally, the title of the album was going to be called I Just Tried Grit Sandwiches.
Father said I'm allowed. But yeah, Vanilla Ice had just blown up, and he was considered by, like, music fans, true music fans, to be, like, kind of a phony, a sort of like industry plant and not authentic. So Kid Rock dreaded being compared to Vanilla Ice. It was the worst thing that could happen to him. And so he took pains to make sure he looked or sounded nothing like Vanilla Ice. So this is what he looked like at the time.
He's like, I don't want to look like Vanilla Ice. I want to look like having a crisis Macaulay Culkin.
I look more like cappuccino flavored ice cream.
And apparently Vanilla Ice also didn't really have strong feelings about Kid Rock. They had a bit of a feud going on.
No way.
Yeah, it's so sad.
That's brutal.
So sad when two terrible white rappers can't get along. To promote the album Grits Sandwiches for Breakfast, Kid Rock toured nationally. I was surprised. He toured with Ice Cube. That's a pretty big name to tour with.
No.
But just as things started looking up for Robert, tragedy struck, sadly. Ultimately, unfavorable comparisons to Vanilla Ice led to Jive Records dropping Kid Rock from the Jive Records roster. So he was back to square one.
Oh, that's horrible.
So sad.
Almost as sad as your mole.
Well,
It's sad. Yeah.
great topic, Mike. That was amazing.
Yeah, anyway. Thanks for coming. So, if anyone here knows anything about Detroit's amazing late 90s, early 2000s hip-hop and nu metal scene, you'll know that the letters ICP stand for something important. Insane Clown Posse. So around 1992...
By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but a listener sent a photo of her in an Evilometer t-shirt at, what's the Insane Clown Posse
The
festival?
Gathering of the Juggalos.
The Gathering of the Juggalos. That was
That's pretty
cool.
By the way, if you're a clown and you're insane, I'm out of here.
I know, it's like,
Yeah.
Sure, a nice clown, funny clown, great, but that's a really bad combination.
Oh,
It's
God.
weird that they just advertised.
Then
that
there's a
that's-
posse of them. Forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be over here.
Rap music, I call it crap music.
Okay, well.
I'll be hiding under the canoe. I assume there's a canoe at Insane Clown Posse Fest.
Is Canada's version of Insane Clown Posse, hear me out here, is Canada's version of Insane Clown Posse the Tragically Hip?
I think it's like the Red Green Show.
So, 1992, picture it. Kid Rock, he's signed with a new label, and he's met some guys called Insane Clown Posse in Detroit, you know? And through his producer. His producer produced both Kid Rock and Insane Clown Posse. Wow,
That's sweet.
imagine being a producer who only works with the most amazing musicians of all time.
I only want to work with bands that look like they only eat nachos for dinner.
Hey, let's keep signing guys we see leaving the gas station. With groceries.
So, the ICP didn't like Kid Rock. They thought his music was bad. But Kid Rock had a higher profile, so they wanted Kid Rock to rap, do like a verse on their debut album, believing that Kid Rock would help get them notoriety. And the thing is, since that happened, they've hated each other and had a feud. And here's a quote from the magnificent Violent J. According to Violent J, Kid Rock has never understood ICP and what it is that we're about. He has always hated our music. I think this is how he sounds as well, how I'm doing him. He's hated our shows, our painted up fans, and our whole aura. He raps about being such a badass tough guy, but all I've ever known him to be was a skinny little junkie living off his daddy's loot with a big fucking mouth.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Mike, what was the name of that famous French mime?
Marcel Marceau?
Yeah, like he kind of looks like him.
You don't
And
get
I knew
it,
Mike would
James.
know that.
You don't get it, man.
So Kid Rock released another album called The Polyfuse Method. It's terrible. But something changed in his life. Around this time, Kid Rock and his long-term girlfriend, Kelly, broke up. This is sad. Maybe because you're a parent, Kris, maybe you can empathize. They had raised... They had raised a total of 3 kids together.
Who did?
Kid Rock and his girlfriend.
What's her name again?
Kelly. Kelly.
Like from 90210?
Yeah.
Yes,
or
actually,
married
yeah.
with children. So there's 3 kids in their house. Kid Rock thought that 2 of them were his, but then he found that only one of them was his, and they broke up.
Were they the insane plain clothes officers?
Interestingly, Mike, you know who the other father was?
Who?
Cary Grant.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So then
Archie. Hey. What's that guy's name? Fat
Violent-
Tony? What's his name?
Violent J?
Violent J.
And Shaggy 2 Dope is the other guy. I think. I don't know a lot about them, but... I like it. They're hits. I like their singles.
I like the song Miracles.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, how do giraffes do that? It's a miracle. But Violent J was saying that Kid Rock doesn't get what Insane Clown Posse is all about.
Yeah, he didn't understand them.
I understand them. Do you want to know what their thing is?
Yeah.
They portray to be insane clowns because the world is too nuts right now.
Can you relate to that, Kris, as a comedian? Like,
What do you mean?
well, I just meant you kind of act a bit insane and...
What? What the hell?
All right.
So Kid Rock's a single father now. So up to this point, he's been just having DJs back him up. Most notably, the DJ Uncle Kracker was his main DJ.
I hate Uncle Kracker.
I had no idea Uncle Kracker started his musical career as a DJ.
He's had that one song on the radio
Follow
all the
Me?
time. Yeah, when I was
And
like
Drift
20.
Away?
I hated it.
I don't know it. Sounds like we're talking about wrestling.
Everything's all
Well, because you're not from the mean streets of Detroit City, so you can't understand Uncle Kracker.
No, I'm from my parents' huge ranch in Etobicoke.
Yeah.
Where are those guys going? Those guys are Uncle Kracker fans. Sorry.
So
Bring me back some chips.
at this point,
So Uncle Kracker's then.
Kid Rock, he's like, instead of just a DJ, let's put together a full band. And he put a band called Twisted Brown Trucker together, who now backed him up. So he was taking his terrible music in a new direction.
Wait, is his name Uncle Trucker?
Uncle Kracker.
Uncle Kracker the Trucker.
And the band is the Brown Truckers?
Yes.
What?
The Brown,
I know it. I'm just saying what the Kid Rock came up
Twisted
with.
Brown Trucker.
This is the most, but just from talking has made me feel like I'm going to have diarrhea.
Hold on to it till a little bit later.
Yeah. Maybe don't do
We're
it in
gonna
the green
need
room.
it. Yeah.
Watch this.
I left some of my dinner in the green room. I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe save it for home.
So he's got a live band now, and he's singing as well. His producer discovered he could sing.
Okay, wait. Here's the thing. If you just got a tea from a store, then your stomach gets upset. You go into a restroom in a pub or something. You set the tea on the toilet paper dispenser. Then you do have insane clown diarrhea. And it's brutal. Here's the thing. But then you clean yourself all up after. Here's the thing. Do you still drink that tea?
I think I wouldn't bring it in the stall.
Where would you keep it? Because you're out. You had to rush into a
Right.
pub.
Right. So you just go in the pub with a tea? Guys, I got to use the toilet.
I'm gonna drink a lot of beers, I swear, but I'll be. But do you think that the diarrhea that you threw into the toilet, you think it contaminated the tea? What? Don't drink it?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I did. I poured out the top half and drank the bottom.
There we go.
Right? There you go.
Wow. A little Toronto knowledge for the people of Chicago.
Are you from Michigan as well?
Michigan?
Illinois? Illinois, sorry. Yeah, Illinois. I got mixed up. Are we making fun of your friends here?
What?
What?
Illinois is not Detroit.
I know, but like it bleeds into it.
It doesn't
Well-
actually.
All right.
You know what we could do? We could park this conversation until after the show. Or, because I've got a little friend that I think everyone wants to hear about. Do you want to hear about little friend, Chris?
Yeah. I love little friends.
So,
Most of the time, I'm the little friend.
little friend. So Kid Rock, he's touring, he's hustling, he's working so hard, he's distributing tapes, building his reputation. And around this time, he developed a friendship with a local 3'9" foul-mouthed rapper known as Joe C. Any Joe C fans here in the crowd?
Chris, you're a hip hop guy. How was Joe C as like his rhymes and his, flow?
I don't remember much of any of these guys' music, but I think his bars were fire.
So Joe C, he'd been coming to Kid Rock shows, and Kid Rock was like, "What if I got him in my entourage?" And he became his hype man. And I was reading, he's 3'9". Joe C suffered from, I guess, an extreme form of celiac disease, like our friend Ben Stagger.
Who's here, I think.
Ben, are you here?
So Ben,
Yeah, but Josie's like really short.
his Wikipedia.
That can't just be celiac,
I don't
right?
think celiac can shrink you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's not just celiac, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I don't believe that.
yes. Every obituary and article says that he was that height because of celiac disease, and it killed him as well. Ben,
You can't. It's so weird. Dying
Yeah.
from celiac.
he took 65 pills a day and had to have dialysis daily. It's awful.
He might have had more going on.
Yeah,
No, Ben says it's just celiac.
yeah.
God.
To put that,
Can I just say something for my OCD purposes?
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan.
Chris.
Can't argue with that. So Josie, he's 3'9". He's got celiac that makes yours, Ben, look like child's play. And
Josie makes celiac disease look like child's play.
but check this out. Did you guys know this? In 1997, Josie posed on an album cover for the rapper Shortcut. The album was called Booty Shakin' Shit, and here it is.
Okay.
And the photo lab that was developing this photo called the police because they thought it was child pornography. Until they cleared it up and Josie confirmed that he was actually 23 years old.
So he's just.
They put 23 on his shirt.
Yeah.
That doesn't even mean Jordan. It means I'm 23.
Yeah.
He's not a. He's not a kid. He's just a shorter guy who likes asses.
Here's the thing. If you make an album cover and it's called Booty Shakin' Shit and there's giant asses on the cover, it just makes me picture shit falling out of shaking asses.
I think that's the back cover.
Booty shaking shit. That's how you get shit out.
That's why he's looking forward to the feces in the picture.
Crazy, man.
Kid Rock, if we want to talk about his music, he released a more rock-oriented album after this called Early Morning Stoned Pimp. And by this point, his stage persona had developed, and he was
What was it called?
Early Morning Stoned Pimp.
Oh, that's sick.
And he had developed a stage persona where he wore like 70s pimp clothing, like fur coats and fedoras and stuff. And he would go on stage with he put a gun down the front of his pants.
Oh.
According to lore, it was a real gun.
Yeah.
And that reminded me, James, that's also how you perform stand-up comedy.
That's true.
Can I say something here? Because I remember this era. And not only did the fur coat drag on the ground, but so did the fedora.
Oh, Josie?
Yeah.
Because he's short.
You'll get it.
No, that's good. The audience missed that, but I was loving
Yeah.
that.
Thanks so much.
He is. I mean, you got to be real. The guy's a bit short. You can't
Not
deny
exactly.
it. Those aren't
Honestly-
8 foot tall ladies.
No offense,
Yeah.
Ben, but not being able to eat bread fucks you up, eh? Ben? I love you. These guys pay me to do this.
So all of this is leading up to Kid Rock's finally. He's been grinding away for almost a decade, and he finally has his breakthrough. In 1997, a A&R scout from Atlantic Records came to see Kid Rock perform in Detroit, and he was blown away. And he signed Kid Rock to a big major label record deal for $150,000, which led to the recording of his big breakthrough album, Devil Without a Cause, which was a huge commercial success. This is the one that had to "Ba with the Ba" on it.
Yes.
His
Yeah,
big
that was the
breakthrough
big
single.
one.
And it was certified gold and platinum several months after its release. And this is interesting. You may also notice that on the cover of Devil Without a Cause, Kid Rock's hair is braided.
I think that's a French knot.
Yeah.
I think he clipped those off one of his dad's horses. He's a good guy, eh?
Well, so to promote the record, he joined. Oh, what an amazing evening of entertainment! He joined Limp Bizkit on a national tour, and he also made an iconic appearance at the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards, and performed "Ba with the Ba" at Woodstock '99.
Oh, the bad one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they both were good.
There were 3.
There were 3? When was the third one?
94.
What? They had won 5 years
Yeah.
later? Wow, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This album, though, this terrible album, sold 14 million copies. I can't believe how legitimate. Like, he was such a huge star, so successful. He's worth $150 million.
You know what? I remember the first time I heard Ba with the Ba. I grew up I grew up near fucking Orangeville in the country, and I got invited. Yeah, shout out. I got invited to a field party at my friend Craig's, and
Hey, James, we're having some drinks by the tree.
honestly, yes.
James, come to the tree, eh? We gotta show you a new song.
Yeah. And I was at this party, and I'm a little uncomfortable. And there was one guy at the party who had a trench coat and
Oh my
was
God.
like very metal. And then he was going back and forth on a swing set, and knew all the words to Ba with the Ba. And it was playing really loud, and he was like lip syncing all the words to Ba with the Ba.
Wow.
And that's where I first heard Ba with the Ba.
Amazing.
It's a good story. A kind of goth guy in a trench coat
yeah.
knew it all.
Yeah.
Creepy guy in a trench coat on a swing set by himself.
Yeah.
That's Kid Rock's demo. Amazing.
Kid Rock, he's
No
finally
offense.
broken through. He's gone stratospheric. This is one of the biggest albums in America in 1999. He was so big, he won an award in 1999. He won at the MTV Video Music Awards. He won the category Sluttiest Male Celebrity. And that reminded me, Kris, didn't you win that category at this year's Canadian Screen Awards?
No, I lost to Brent Butt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, corner gas, more like corner ass. Because he's getting a lot of that.
Ass in the corner.
Yeah.
So, despite being active for 10 years as a musician, he was nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys in the year 2000. And that's what a major achievement, a time to savor your success. But just when things seemed perfect, tragedy struck. In the year 2000, Kid Rock's friend and little collaborator, Joe C., passed away. Yes, and here's an interesting fact. Onlookers thought Joe C.'s funeral was also child pornography.
Oh, God.
Until they cleared up that he was actually 26. No offense to the memory of Joe C. Oh,
Joe?
God.
Uh-oh. Okay, now
What the hell?
we just have to interrupt the Kid Rock story for a second here.
Sorry.
You know, usually when we do Evil Men live shows, we have a couple guests visit us, real evil men. And one guy in particular has been messaging us. He really wants to join us, but we don't want him to come on. We don't like him. We don't think the audience wants to hear from
Yeah,
him.
we told
we
him.
don't want to hear
We
from
told
him.
him don't bother showing up. We
Don't
emailed
come.
him. Yeah.
And he's waiting in the wings over there.
Great.
I guess he just showed up. I mean, I'm glad he bought a ticket, but still. Oh, this is.
I guess
Mike,
in the
what do we
interest of
do?
time, we might as well
He's just gonna annoy us.
Have him on.
All right. So
um,
let's be paid a visit by this, a first evil man of the night.
Please welcome to the stage, and I don't like it any more than you do, Jian Ghomeshi.
I hate this. No,
Boo! No.
Disgraced CBC radio host, Jian Ghomeshi.
I hate this. I hate
this.
I really love this, boys. Thank you so much for having me.
What the hell are you doing here?
You know, I got to tell you, it's been a while since I've been out, but thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
I heard some news that you guys may be looking for a new member of the trio, and I know.
Absolutely not, Jian.
No way.
Well, I also know that Michael here is going through some health stuff too, So.
That is
Yeah.
true.
It's actually
true.
I actually find performing helps me get through difficult times.
Tell
and
me about that, Michael.
Ever since
Tell
I
me
was a
about more of
kid,
that.
I found that I was the one that could make people laugh, and even though I was crying on the inside.
Fascinating. That's
And,
fascinating.
oh wait, no!
Mike, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
No.
He is a good interviewer. It's annoying, but
Wow.
he
How'd he do that?
he is good.
Yeah. Be on guard, boys.
Jian, be honest. Did you come on to be an evil man?
Me, Jian Ghomeshi?
Yeah.
I came on to talk about some other evil men.
What?
Well, I was really disappointed that you haven't had me on. How many? You've done hundreds of episodes.
Yeah, I don't know, something like 147. I don't know, something like that.
I did when I was working Q.
Oh, here we go.
I did about 1,047 episodes.
Okay.
All right.
So there's a lot more.
Yeah, but you did them like every Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, that's right.
But you were bad.
Yeah.
Tell that to Joni Mitchell. I interviewed Joni Mitchell. Did you guys see my amazing interview with Joni Mitchell?
I did, and it was really interesting and
Thank
revealed
you,
a lot
thank
about
you.
her.
What the hell's happening?
Christopher, you were just in a movie. Tell me about that movie. I saw it the other day, and I thought, what a performance. How do you get ready for a movie like that?
Well, Joan. I really act hard in the bathroom until it's showtime.
Wow.
And then I act harder in the front of the camera.
That's fascinating,
Yeah.
fascinating. And you're from Etobicoke, are you not?
Yes, I am. But you know what? Tobaco's all right, but I would describe it as mashed potatoes without the gravy.
Billy Bob?
You guys are a fan of the show, eh?
No, they don't like you. They want you out of here as soon as possible.
People from Illinois don't know what the hell's going on. Disgraced radio hosts here in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm a very popular radio host. I was on the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, for years until something happened, and moved in with my mom, and started another podcast.
Oh,
How's that going?
Not too good, not too good. But that's why I'm here. I thought, maybe there was, I heard what was going down with.
You want to
Mike
ride
here.
the coattails of our immense success? We get it.
I also thought maybe there's a lot of hot white action happening on this stage. You know what I mean? I think you need some.
True.
I think technically I'm olive right now.
Fascinating. That's fascinating.
Well, Chris.
James, you recently went to Japan.
Yes.
Why Japan? Did you not like China or Korea?
No, I love China.
James, be careful.
No. I can handle it, dude. It's fine.
Okay.
I just always enjoyed Japanese culture. I'm a fan of video games and find anime interesting. And I guess it just always seemed like an interesting thing to do for a honeymoon, to go somewhere
Fascinating.
really far away where you really just get to experience a completely different culture, so unbelievably different than our own. It was just kind of like really
absolutely.
revealing. And
Damn it.
What the hell, dude? What are you doing to us?
You're making everyone uncomfortable.
Doesn't seem like it. Am I right? See, people love me. You can't deny that when I come out of hiding, that people like it. People miss my charm.
Well, I will say that last time I saw you, you seemed, well, I don't know how to put this, slightly taller?
Yeah. Yeah. When you don't get paid by the CBC anymore, they take some of your bone structure and
Well, good.
that's how you pay your taxes. So that's how I've been paying my taxes for the past probably 10, 12, 13, 14, or 15, 20 years now, 25 years, maybe 30 years now. So
I mean,
okay, well, that's fine. You're still a good height.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
well, do you want, we'll give you money to go away if that's what you're after.
Truly, I just wanted to see come out here, and if you guys won't have me a co-host, I understand. I can just start my own thing in my mom's basement. But
Yes.
there's also I'm trying out some new music. If you don't know, I was part of a hot band in the '90s. Talk about old Kid Rock, eh? We were called Moxie Fruvis.
What the fuck does that mean?
Couple Fruvi heads in here.
What the hell is a Moxie Fruvis?
Moxie Fruvis is an old
Tell me what it
Latin
means.
saying. It means the moon rises so high and dots the night sky with the starry light of suns that are millions of miles away, but you are safe on Earth.
Wow.
Oh.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
But I have a demo here. I was wondering if I could just play it out for you guys, just while I have the crowd in front of me. It's a
Will
new
you go away if we let you do this?
All right. If you won't have me, but it just sounds like this.
Once I was the king of Spain, now I eat.
Gotcha. I just wanted to play King of Spain for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My name's Jian
Get out.
Ghomeshi. Give it up for me, everyone. Thank you.
Here.
Damn it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Gian
Damn it,
Ghomeshi.
Gian.
No, boo.
No. Get
Boo.
out.
Boo.
Oh my God, he fell. He fell off the stage.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's falling up the stairs.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I hate that Jian Ghomeshi came here tonight.
God.
Now let's get back to our nice show about Kid Rock. Oh, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Well, last time we were talking, Joe Sia just died.
Right. Yeah, well, how about a check-in? Kris, Mike, how you guys feeling with the live show so far? I'm having a great time.
Yeah, pretty good. And still can't stop thinking about the beginning when I messed up the Robert Pickton thing.
Oh, if anything, people loved it.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. I just keep seeing so many people leave, and I'm
They're
not
getting
seeing.
loaded. They're
I'm not
getting
seeing them
drinks.
come back.
That's okay.
That joke about the fedora was like we could edit it out.
Right. Well. But who's ready to hear more about Robert Kid Rock? Woo! All right, we got some great stuff here. So we're in the year 2000 here, 1 year before 9/11 attacks,
Oh, fuck.
where Kid Rock sadly died.
In the plane.
Yeah.
Flying the damn thing.
He was driving a pickup truck in the sky, and it crashed into the...
He was
So-
driving a flying pickup truck into the planes to stop them from hitting the...
So in May 2000, Kid Rock released the album called History of Rock, where he did the song American Badass, which sampled Metallica's song Sad But True. It was a huge hit. You guys remember that? And then He was nominated for the Grammy for Best Hard Rock Performance, but he lost to Rage Against the Machine. Can you believe that?
Wow.
He-
Sorry. What world was this award show in?
He was nominated for a weird Grammy. Do you know that Kid Rock was in the David Spade movie Joe Dirt?
Isn't that the guy who just died? Whatever.
That's Joe C.
You gotta take some
Yeah.
big swings
Yeah.
sometimes.
But he was also in the cartoon movie Osmosis Jones. Has anyone seen that? I've never seen that.
Oh, that's cool. That's about a guy who gets sick.
Yeah. He played a cartoon version of himself called Kidney Rock.
Oh man.
And they did a song. He did a song on the album with Joe C. on the soundtrack for Osmosis Jones, and the song was called "Cool Daddy Cool." And if I may, I'd like to read some of the lyrics from the song "Cool Daddy Cool" that I found a little bit interesting. Is that all right? All right.
Yeah.
So here are some of the lyrics from "Cool Daddy Cool." Young ladies. Oh, there we go. Young ladies, I like 'em underage, see? Some say that's statutory, and then Josie says, but I say it's mandatory.
This was in a kids movie.
He says it's mandatory. Let's see. And then he was, classic Joe C., he was dead before charges could be pressed.
Always one step ahead of the law.
Yeah. He may be small, but he's smart.
I'm out of here.
But yeah, that's the cartoon version of Kidney Rock.
Wow, Kidney Rock.
That's
Well,
disgusting. That looks like piss.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, wasn't Kid Rock also in The Piano?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Anna Paquin.
Yeah.
But I thought it was Kid Rock.
In 2001, check it out, the album Cocky was released that had that song Picture. That was a duet with Sheryl Crow.
I
The country-
got a
No, don't
picture
applaud
of
it.
you.
Don't applaud that song.
How does it go?
I put your picture away. It's about a man living in a motel having sex.
But he put the
Sounds
picture
like a
away
good life.
to have sex and not see the picture?
I mean, you can go on genius.com.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think it's about a man who misses his ex-girlfriend. Great song, but anyway. At this point, we'll stop talking about his music because, yes, he keeps, even to this day, releasing music, but none of it has been a big hit since that era in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Yet, Kid Rock has remained in the news every few months for decidedly non-musical reasons. For instance, during the Cocky tour in 2002, Kid Rock started displaying... Oh no!
Oh, God,
The
spoilers.
wrong thing. Sorry, he started displaying the Confederate flag during his concert. So he's a guy from Michigan, a rich kid from Michigan cosplaying as a white trash redneck, and he's using the Confederate flag. And just when everything
Boo
seems to be
Mike?
going well.
Are you guys booing Mike?
It's okay, you can boo me. I mean, this episode is falling apart. This episode.
Booing the flag, okay.
Booing the flag.
Thank God. I thought they were
Yeah,
booing
yeah.
Mike, too.
Yeah.
God, if everyone starts booing Mike, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Please, everybody,
Yeah.
don't start booing Mike.
Boo.
He's literally
Whatever
dying.
this whole theater does, don't start booing Mike all at the same time.
No! Hey!
Mike or the flag? Flag.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a flag. Okay.
Come on. In all honesty, I am worried about them all. So Kid Rock, who cares about his music?
Why do you get all these moles?
It's a combination of being Eastern European and Irish, and from on either side, from peasant stock. Basically.
I like your moles. I'm a crazy,
Thank
I
you.
guess. but-
My moles are who I am. So Kid Rock is in the news all the time. Oh, can you believe it? But not for musical reasons. In 2005, he was charged with attacking a Nashville strip club DJ for playing music he didn't like. He punched DJ in the face.
Probably opera or classical,
Yeah.
knowing Kid Rock.
You know, these Nashville strip club DJs. He punched the strip club DJ in the face and broke his glasses. And when I read that, I was like, when I think of a Nashville strip club DJ, I don't picture glasses being part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't picture Rivers Cuomo back there.
Yeah. But just as everything seemed to be going well, did you guys know about this? This blew my mind. In 2006, a California pornographic film company called Red Light District attempted to distribute a sex tape where Kid Rock and Scott Stapp got oral sex from a bunch of groupies in Kid Rock's tour bus.
Am I wrong? I hate saying this. It makes me feel horrible, but I feel like Kid Rock looks good there.
Well, that's fine.
Like, I'd be worried if that guy was hanging out around my wife. Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah. And to fill it in, Scott Stapp, by the way, was the singer from the Christian hard rock band Creed.
Duh, everybody knows that.
Scott.
Exactly.
Yes. So yeah, they were in a sex tape together. Did you know about this?
Kid Rock is fucking hot.
Yeah. And
Scott, the guy from Creed, is not as hot as Kid Rock. What do you guys think?
He's got a good chin.
yeah.
Kid Rock, would you? POV porn cam footage of Kid Rock. Would you watch it? POV footage of Kid Rock going down on you with that hat on. Would you watch it?
I think it's a Kangol hat.
Yeah.
Now, I love personally to rock. I rock the backwards Kangol hat when I go
that's
out,
fair.
you know? But he's got kind of the bucket hat version.
Yes. Yeah, very Manchester. Do you guys want to see a still from the suppressed Kid Rock sex tape where he was receiving oral sex with Scott Stapp? And I must say, if I was in the same room having sex and Scott Stapp was there, I don't think I'd be able to achieve orgasm.
No. If Kid Rock was there.
There's
Yuck. Can you watch my blowjob?
with legs
Look,
wide
look.
open.
That's the groupie and the guy from Creed both going down on Kid Rock. It was only 3 of them in the tour bus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's going, oh!
Oh, Figaro, Figaro.
Yeah.
Bow did it bow? Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Kid Rock looks like he's about to be fed with a spoon.
He looks like he's about to be fed by his bird mother.
Scott Stapp asked him how he lasts so long. He's like, brother, I just think of the apple orchard. Anyway, there was a sex tape that was about to be released, and Scott Stapp and Kid Rock took legal action to prevent it from ever being released, so no one's ever seen it. But the incident, because it was leaked from Scott Stapp's private collection, this incident ruined their friendship.
Probably easy to break into Scott Stapp's, iCloud. I'm sure his password isn't overly complicated.
What do you think his password is? Arms wide open
or
one.
password?
Yeah.
His password is probably password.
Creed forever.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not like, doing some complicated alphanumerical thing.
Password, oh yeah.
They're coming here in August, and unfortunately, I am not in town.
I may legitimately go. Evany, gonna get you to go too. Chris Wilson's going. Don, the bartender.
Anyway.
311's gonna be there.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine this.
And then he goes, and then it's like, oh, what's up?
Nobody knows the
fuck,
song, but
dude.
it's a really good song. When
I
Evany and I were in Japan,
Notice how 311's not the topic today?
Yeah.
When Ebony and I were in a beautiful place in Japan, the nicest place we stayed in, there was Spotify on the TV, and I'd just been messaging with you about that song, and I blasted it in Japan in a beautiful place in Takayama.
James,
When Ebony and I were in the nicest place in Japan, we blasted 311.
We did?
All right.
I did.
in Japan,
I was stuck here in Toronto blasting Red Hot Chili Peppers.
in Japan, it's considered very disrespectful to do that.
You had to, yeah. If you listen to 311 in Japan, you have to. You get it.
So everyone say goodbye to the steal of Kid Rock getting a BJ. We're going to move on to, in 2007 at the MTV Video Music Awards, our friend Kid Rock got into a fist fight with Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee, who was, and we're going to save this for the end, Tommy Lee was Pamela Anderson's ex, and Kid Rock and Pamela were together at the time, and there was some jealousy and bad blood feelings between them. Kid Rock was charged with assault. According to music producer Rich Nice, who witnessed the fight, it looked like Tommy Lee instigated the fight. He said, quote, Kid Rock was ignoring him, and Tommy Lee...
Ignoring him? Oh, shit. You fucking ignore Kid Rock? No, Tommy Lee. Oh, fuck.
He was ignoring Tommy Lee. And this antagonized Tommy Lee, and when Tommy stands up is when Kid hit him the first time with a backhand.
But Tommy Lee's penis is so big, if he stands up, you just can't help but bump
Yes.
into it.
I know.
Yeah.
You can't... Tommy Lee's like, you can't help but suck his dick.
Everyone at the MTV...
Wait, what are you laughing at? Get him out of here.
No, come on.
It's a bad thing that bad guys do.
But do you... Oh, God, yeah, I showed that in front of a child. So, do you want to hear what Tommy Lee had to say about the incident? Because it's worth hearing, right? About the fight. He says he was, quote, minding my own biz. When I got a tap on the shoulder from Kid Pebble.
No!
Oh, that's so
smaller than a
embarrassing.
rock.
That
A
is
pebble is smaller than a rock.
That's pathetic.
That is a motley thing to say.
And then Tommy Lee says, I stand up and embrace him with a semi-hug and say, hey, dude, what's up? And he punches me in the face. Well, if you want to call it that, more like a bitch slap. Wuss.
Kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's scary,
It's
dude. Imagine
sad.
you saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It'd be like watching your two heroes
Yeah.
talk like idiots.
It's sad. It's sad when people, like two members of the gonorrhea community, can't get along.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's very sad.
We all have gonorrhea, man. We need to stick together. You wuss.
A month after this Tommy Lee incident, Kid Rock was arrested, and he spent 12 hours in jail after being charged with battery after brawling with a Waffle House customer at 5 a.m. in Atlanta, Georgia.
Let,
Wait, who
he,
fought the Waffle House person?
let he who never has done that cast the first stone.
Yes, yeah. I feel like this is one of those we have to separate the art from the artist situations.
Right.
I don't know. It's hard, man.
Can you still appreciate the music knowing at 5 a.m. at the Waffle House?
Yes.
That's the thing. Well, can you even go to Waffle House anymore? Now that we know that Kid Rock's been there.
So I mentioned this before somehow. Kid Rock had started using the Confederate flag in his live shows, even though he's from Detroit, which is in the north, I believe, of America, right? It's a northern state. Yeah. Yet,
Home of Chicago.
yeah.
Detroit is the northest part of North America. Right?
It's
guys?
north of Nunavut.
It's way up there. Yeah.
So
Thank you for coming to Europe to see this show tonight.
despite using the Confederate flag for a number of years, in 2011, and this is weird, Kid Rock was honored by the NAACP. And the fact that he had used the Confederate flag for many years led to some controversy, and people protested this honor he received. And during the ceremony, Kid Rock tried to defend his use of the Confederate flag, saying, quote, "I never flew the flag with hate in my heart. I love America, I love Detroit, and I love black people." And
Always a good sign if you have to clarify.
You have to clarify. Yeah.
I love black people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what-
it just sounds right.
That's why I use this particular flag. And this created a problem again because in 2015, during those awful Charleston church shootings, the guy who did it had displayed the Confederate flag online and stuff, and activists urged Kid Rock to renounce the Confederate flag. Yet at this point, he sent an email to Fox News' host Megyn Kelly, stating, quote, "Please tell the people who are protesting to kiss my ass." So mixed messages from Mr. Robert there. On a brighter note, in 2012, Kid Rock released the album Rebel Soul, where he revealed his new alter ego, Bobby Shazam.
So this is like Kid Rock's Chris Gaines.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Which was
cool.
also a huge thing.
Yeah, or like Mad Lib's Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's something that Mike has left out up until this point so far. The whole time, Kid Rock has been wearing sweatpants.
Well, probably true.
He never. Yeah. At this point, Kid Rock, he's like basically a country, alt country guy now, and he's totally transitioned to being from like a party Detroit rock guy to like a pretty far right conservative MAGA guy. He's like he famously supported Trump and met Trump several times and was friends with Trump. Trump said that Kid Rock fans are the backbone of America.
Kid Rock's giving great necklace energy.
The sad thing about that
Yes.
thing that Trump said is he's not wrong.
So he's basically that rare thing.
By the way, sorry to interrupt you, Mike. Who's the guy between them? He looks like Wilfred Brimley went on a diet.
That's
a lawyer.
Joe C's dad.
That was one of Trump's lawyers who had a funny name, and I forget.
You know what? The guy in the middle, the lawyer. Anyways,
Go
yeah,
on.
I'm just gonna say it.
Wilfred Brimley.
He's fun to kiss.
You're probably right because he's got this big, thick mustache. I've never kissed someone with a mustache, but it probably is
Don't you
fun.
go to sleep at night dreaming about kissing a walrus down on a rock? Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes, I do. But Kid Rock, he's that rare thing, a Republican celebrity, a Republican rock star like Gene Simmons or Dave Mustaine from Megadeth or Ted Nugent, his hunting partner. Now, this is interesting. This is so interesting. He considers himself...
Trust us.
He considers himself socially liberal but conservative on the economy. I just thought that was such an interesting way to frame your politics. It's so unique. Yeah. Anyway, he's a pro-gun, pro-military guy. Typically, he hated the kneeling during the NFL games. And he, at some concerts, said, "Fuck Colin Kaepernick." He used the F slur, the homophobic F slur that you guys are a cool crowd. I know you know what I'm talking about.
You mean fart?
No, James.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You would just blurt it out at concerts
Yeah.
in front of the.
No, so what happened, some people were filming him and he called them the F slur, which I didn't know that was a big part of the community. Piracy at concerts. Anyway, get this. I didn't know this. Kid Rock wasn't a fan of COVID lockdowns.
What? I would have thought he would have totally understood.
Yeah. Or vaccines. And in 2022, he released that song "Don't Tell Me How to Live," which you mentioned before, James.
Yeah, I do like it.
Interesting music fact for us Canadians, the band that backed him up, Monster Truck, are from Hamilton, Ontario.
Woo!
Another interesting fact, they are awful. Oh God, don't tell me Monster Truck is here tonight.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They might be. There are thousands of people here.
He also, do you remember that awful story last year? There was a former Marine who choked someone on the New York subway to death. Not funny.
Yeah.
Kid Rock donated $5,000 to this Marines Defense Fund. Because it became, as everything does, like a culture war issue. Where if you love America, you love choking people to death on the subway. That's what America's about. That's what the founding fathers loved to do.
Right. Jefferson and Washington, they choked a few fellas probably.
Yeah.
Washington choked a guy out right underneath the cherry tree.
That's right. Yeah.
Now it's...
Then a cherry fell in the dead guy's mouth.
Right.
Then a cherry fell in Washington's mouth.
And then Washington did the maraschino cherry trick where he made a knot with his tongue.
Yeah.
And showed the dead guy, and then the dead guy didn't respond, and Washington went, "Aw."
Yeah. I think it's funny that Trump loves Kid Rock because I think his favorite music is Phantom of the Opera.
Mike, we have
what's
our second
going on?
And final
What the
visitor
hell?
is
We have
joining us.
We have a visitor on our hands here.
Okay, well, okay. Our next evil man is here. Okay, well.
What on earth?
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Oh, that
odd.
felt
he's
good.
doing a dance, kind of. Interpretive.
I don't understand this.
Awesome.
It's
On the-
I think you're. Yeah.
Is it on?
Yes.
Bonsoir, good evening, guten Abend.
Oh, it's Eddie Redmayne,
Yeah,
the actor.
that's right. I'm just on Broadway in Cabaret, playing a very evil man,
Yes.
peevish little clown.
Right. You were in a clip that went viral. This
Yeah,
week.
from the Tony Awards.
Yeah. And you made our youngest audience member leave in fear.
This was the thing that got him.
Because I'm like a sleep paralysis demon with scoliosis in this show. And I sing like a cross between Kermit the Frog and Werner Herzog. Willkommen, bienvenue.
Wow.
Incredible.
So, Eddie, is this character from the play Cabaret? Is that it?
Yes.
The thing you're doing right now?
Yes, only without any of the subtext.
Oh.
I'm playing him all evil. Can you imagine? That's why I wanted to come on this show.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, because can you imagine something more evil than just joking around and trying to make people laugh while fascism is rising all around you? Who would ever do that?
Not us. No.
Nobody.
We would take to the streets were that to ever happen.
It sounds like a
believe
really
you.
fun story from Imagination Land.
It's great. If you're a Nazi, it's a great show.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is such a surprise.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, like,
And you're-
are we able to talk to, like, Eddie, the actor?
Oh, yeah. Eddie Redmayne is in here, but I'm very method, so I have to stay in character 24/7 until the run of the show is over.
And when is that?
As when I was doing the Danish Girl, I had to live like a person who was stealing a part from a trans actor every day until the filming was up.
Oh my God, that's dedication. I don't think I could do that.
Wow, you're really good at acting.
Thank you. I've won several Oscars.
You have?
I like your sweater, Kris.
Thanks, Eddie Redmayne.
Well, you've played so many roles. Everyone always thinks of your roles. You played Stephen Hawking in what's that movie
Theory
called?
of Everything.
The Theory of Everything.
Yes.
How did you get in character so deeply to play Stephen Hawking?
As I said, I'm very method. I severed my spine
You severed your spine.
in several places. And then I don't know if I can activate it.
Okay.
I had a tube put into my throat so I could talk like Stephen Hawking.
Wow!
I actually can't get it out anymore, so if I turn it on, I will talk like this for the rest of the show. But it is a little weird because I am playing a psycho German clown right now, so I should probably switch back to German.
Wow! That's amazing.
Wow.
So they didn't even.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I broke the show.
You are a little devil. My God.
An imp.
Yes.
So you play the Nazi clown 24/7 until this run of Broadway is done?
Yeah, it helps me stay in character.
You know, when I was playing in Les Mis,
Oh, that's
you know,
right.
as Marius,
Yeah.
yeah, I actually went to war.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with the rich people across the street.
What did
And then I emptied the house, their house, the whole house, until there was nothing there but empty chairs at empty tables.
Wow.
Because I'm into acting.
Do you have any like friends or?
Oh,
Yeah, how
no.
do you live your life? Like, it must be hard.
These days, you know, I just wake up in the morning, I creep around the apartment, I put my wiener in a few things it shouldn't go in. Then I make spitballs and them at anyone not Aryan and write something anti-Semitic on the wall, go to the theater and do the show.
Wow.
Anyways.
That's incredible.
That's risky, though, to your, I'd imagine, to your mental health.
No, I'm fine.
All right. It's okay, Eddie. It's okay.
But I should probably get going because I have a show tomorrow. Because now my understudy is on and it's Marsha from Drag Race, and I'm afraid she's gonna be quite good.
Oh my God.
Oh, well.
Well, we really appreciated you stopping by. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're done with it, can I have that sweater?
Hey, Chris, give him your sweater. Come on. He's asking for the sweater. Come on, give him the sweater.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in the green room.
Okay, thanks very much.
Will you wait there for me?
I'll be there.
Let's give it up for the Oscar-winning actor, I think.
Eddie Redmayne!
Oh, my God.
I was looking for
Thank
Jian
you.
Ghomeshi's phone, but
Wow.
Wow, he's just as mysterious in real life as he is on film. Wow. So method. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Oh, no, the
Yeah.
battery fell out.
It's right there under the table.
So
good.
Mike's remote control, if you're listening at home, the battery fell out. But
I'll
doing a
have
bit
to
of
use the
play-by-play.
space bar from now on because
That's
everything.
fine.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
cool.
gonna lie,
Yeah.
method acting freaks the shit out of me, man.
You don't method act when you've done like a KFC commercial or. Well, I don't know.
Yes. I eat a ton of KFC before we shoot. Do you method act?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Definitely.
Give me an example.
Well, if you're not going to set me up at all,
Oh God. Okay. I'm trying to think of.
No, I played a guy. I mean, I often play guys with really bad diarrhea.
Yeah.
I often do, and that's why I have it.
Your diarrhea Hamlet last summer was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Justin Bieber was in the
shits.
audience, by the way,
Oh my God, really?
for your diarrhea Hamlet.
Oh, that I would love to meet
Yeah.
the guy. Stratford.
He wore shades, and I gotta say, I think it was because his eye was weird.
Oh,
Whatever.
how's that remote control going, Mike?
Well, let's see here. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. That's
So-
you knew those three were coming up.
On the screen right now is Kid Rock, Oprah Winfrey, and Joy Behar. Like his hero, Donald Trump, in the past few years, Kid Rock has started getting involved in sort of petty celebrity feuds, right? So he had a feud in 2019. TMZ released footage of Kid Rock drunk on stage at his Nashville Honky Tonk Steakhouse, which we should plan a trip to.
I have a great Caesar salad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine us doing stand-up comedy at Kid Rock's big-ass Honky Tonk Steakhouse.
I would love to travel all the way to Nashville just to ask the waiter, can I only have a little bit of steak, please?
2019, he was on stage at his restaurant, drunk, and he was recorded shouting, "Fuck Oprah Winfrey and fuck Joy Behar."
Whoa, dude.
He also, during this outburst, he attacked Kathy Lee Gifford, though he later explained that he made a mistake and he meant to say, "Fuck Kathy Griffin."
Fuck Kathy Lee and her woke drinking wine with Hoda.
Fuck the widowed Kathy Lee Gifford, who hasn't been on TV for a while. Anyway. Kid Rock has defended his drunken outburst and his insults and says he has nothing to apologize for, but I'm not so sure because as a result of his tirade, he was uninvited from leading the Nashville Christmas parade that year, and the parade replaced him with a community hero, a man who had wrangled a gun away from a shooter during a Nashville Waffle House attack.
Damn, dude.
A lot of Waffle House content.
Yes. I mean, when you're in
Waffle
this,
House is a runner in Kid Rock's life.
Yeah, when you've got his kind of money, right?
Give me that gun. Anyways. Just picturing the guy at the Waffle House. Give me that. Can you lead a parade, sir? Yeah, I guess.
The thing he was most probably in the news for most recently, like most widely known for, was the culture war thing. Last year, Kid Rock got mad that Bud Light had used a trans influencer, the influencer Dylan Mulvaney, in an ad. So he made a video and posted it on online expressing his views on Bud Light's decision to use Dylan Mulvaney in an ad. I'm going to show you the ad. You've probably seen it before.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
That is a man shooting at beer.
Remember how I said Kid Rock looked good? I take it back.
Have a terrific day.
Yeah. So he and some other conservative influencers actually caused sales of Bud Light to drop quite a bit during this time.
That reminds me of when I shot that racist bag of barbecue chips in the fucking face.
It's funny when like guys like that, like shoot at beer or like destroy coffee makers or something to prove a point because he had to buy that Bud Light to do that. Anyway, some nicer news. In 2014, at the age of 44, Kid Rock became a grandfather.
What the hell? 44?
When his son's girlfriend gave birth to a daughter. Yeah. There's Grandpa celebrating Grandpa-style things.
How close is he to Detroit at this point?
Nashville? I think he lives in Nashville, yeah.
How far is that? Oh, yeah. Big gap, eh? 7? Hell
7
yeah.
hours. Kid Rock celebrated being a grandpa with a song called Grandpa's Jam on his album Sweet Southern Sugar. He's from Detroit. Here's a sample. Here's a sample of the lyrics to Grandpa's Jam, which presumably he's played for his granddaughter. I'm a true blue-blooded all-American badass. I heard you're calling me white trash. Come and say it to my face, bitch. And I fuck you in your ass quick with Taylor Swift's dick.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He's very defensive about a lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Sounds like he's heavily inspired by Arthur Rimbaud. Thanks, Mike.
The Drunken Boat, everybody, look it up. All right, I saved probably the juiciest Kid Rock story for the very ending. We're near the end of our time with Robert. So we heard about him getting into a fight with Tommy Lee before because they had a love interest in common. So in 2001, Kid Rock began dating Pamela Anderson.
it would suck if you were Pamela Anderson's dad and you saw that. Like, oh, you're dating that guy?
I like his music, but I don't want him as a son-in-law. So they started dating in 2001. They got engaged, but they ended their relationship in 2003. But they reconciled and were eventually married in 2006. There's a picture of them. Here they are at the wedding. He dressed up nice.
He's got on a Detroit Tigers
You know what,
hat.
man? I bet you Kid Rock doesn't even have a top of a head.
Yeah, it's just, it goes up to here and it's flat. Right here, it's totally flat.
There's no top of that fucking head.
Chris, do you think there's any chance Kid Rock is bald?
I fucking hope so, man. I need more guys. I also want to marry Pam Anderson.
Well, sadly, Chris, I hope. Well, if you did marry her, I hope that your relationship would last longer than theirs.
Okay, yeah,
because
what happened?
They only stayed married for 121 days.
Shit, 121 days of Sodom.
Yeah.
In
No,
Sodom?
you joke, but it's true. So check this out. This blew my mind. I didn't know this detail about what caused the end of Kid Rock and Pam Anderson's marriage. In November 2006, Pam filed for divorce from Kid Rock, citing irreconcilable differences. Kid Rock claimed that they broke up because she had insulted his mother in front of his son, and that was too disrespectful, so he couldn't be with her.
I knew I had irreconcilable differences with Kid Rock before Ba Did a Ba was done.
But
Sorry.
do you want to hear Pam Anderson's side of the story about why their marriage
Yes.
ended? Okay. Brace yourselves. So, shortly after they separated, the New York Post reported that the reason for their split was because Kid Rock was furious over Pam's cameo in Borat. He was furious that she appeared in the Sacha Baron Cohen movie Borat.
Yeah.
And there was an incident that happened
More
where...
of a Bruno guy.
What's that?
He's more of a Bruno guy.
Yeah, he loves Bruno. And the Great Dictator as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
He
yeah.
literally is an Ali G guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like quite literally.
So imagine this. You're there. The president of Universal Studios, Ron Myers, is screening is doing a private screening of the new Borat movie. And your wife stars in it, Pam Anderson. You're the luckiest man. You're Kid Rock. Everything's going well. And here's what happened. Quote, this is to quote Ron Myers, the Universal Studios president. He said, "It was about the first time Bob had seen the movie, and well, he didn't like it. Bob started screaming at Pam, saying she had humiliated herself and telling her, quote, 'You're nothing but a whore. You're a slut. How could you do that movie? Borat.'" And he was saying this in front of everyone. It was very embarrassing. So Kid Rock thought Borat was real? And he was jealous of Borat? Because the plot of the first Borat is that he's going across America to like propose to Pamela Anderson, right?
Yeah.
And he kidnaps her.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So he got so upset about her being in the Borat movie that it ended their marriage.
Because it's not like there was I don't think there was a sex scene or nudity with
You slut.
He
Why?
puts- like, he
Because of the movie. The Borat? Yeah. The joke thing we did? Yeah. The joke? Yes.
But
Irreconcilable differences.
When I did Joe Dirt, that was one thing. And did he get mad at her for doing Barbed Wire as well? Like, you never told me you owned a nightclub and moonlighted as a bounty hunter.
He just keeps having to be explained the concept of movies.
Yeah. Apparently, he also got mad at E.T. for wanting to go home. You don't like America, E.T.? The fuck?
So that basically is the story of Robert Kid Rock.
Wow.
Great job, Mike. Amazing job. That was great. Bravo.
A man we'd never seen the top of his head.
Well, I mean, is it that time?
Time to bring out the
Evilometer.
Okay, Evilometer. We don't. People
Is it
never,
here tonight? Is it here tonight?
Evilometer is here tonight. People don't usually get to see it, but Evilometer, will you come and show yourself? Oh, I think
He's
see
probably a
some
bit
rustling.
shy.
Oh, there he is. Come
It's
on.
okay. It's okay.
Evilometer, come on. It's fine.
It's okay, Evilometer.
Come on. It's okay. Oh, look at him. He looks fantastic. He's a bit scared. He's not used to being around people.
Everyone say hello, Evilometer. Oh, that scared him even more.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Come over here, Evilometer.
Yeah, come over here. Come on.
Right here. You can stand right there.
Come on.
I think he has heat stroke.
It is very warm outside.
That heat wave was crazy.
Oh, tell me about it. It was about 40 with humidity.
I know.
Okay.
When are we going to get rid of fossil fuels?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Screw Stonehenge.
Jesus Christ.
James, what are you going to give? What are you going to give Kid Rock on the Evilometer?
Okay, what do I give Kid Rock? I mean, classic thing. Didn't kill anybody, but he's a moron, bad, hateful guy probably. I'll give him a 2.3.
Well, input it.
All right, I'm going to input into the thing 2.3. Input it into the Evilometer. Kris?
Kid Rock. More like Kid Pebble.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Wuss.
That's like a dumb guy's sick burn. Like a...
I know.
Yeah, you think a guy with a dick that big would have cooler things to say?
You'd think.
Did he marry Pam Anderson right after he fought Tommy Lee? What was the proximity to that?
I think it was just a few years apart.
Well, anyways. Honestly, he seems fairly innocuous, but for shooting the Bud Light, for supporting Pride and stuff with a machine gun, I'm giving him a 9. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? 9.
Is he okay?
I think he's fine, yeah.
He's fine. That's how he always inputs our score.
Yeah. Mr. Michael.
Mr. Michael, I think that he, first of all, made some of the worst music of all time. Unforgivable. Can't believe how successful he was. Oh, I'm so mad.
You're jealous of his riches.
I'm jealous of his riches. Oh, I will not tell a lie. If only guys like us grew up with an apple orchard and horses. I agree with Kris. He said some pretty. He did some pretty awful things with shooting that beer. And Confederate flag is racist.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And he was mean to Pam Anderson, so I'm going to give him a 9.2.
The 9's in the back?
No, the 9, I think the .2 is in the butt.
So he did the 0.2 first.
Yeah.
Mike's not a math major.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I guess that was the episode.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming. We appreciate it so much. You guys all came out. Thank you.
Want to stand up?
Yeah, let's stand
Thanks
up.
for coming.
Keep it going for Jackie Pirco, everybody.
James Hartnett.
Oh, and also Kris Siddiqi.
Kris Siddiqi.
Yeah. Gavin Crawford.
Gavin Crawford.
Aaron Eves.
Aaron Eves in the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah. And Marty Tops. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming, everybody.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. Have a great night. Thank you.